This morning, the Century 21 mobile home in Iona is dealing with damage from Ian, but also damage from a series of tornadoes from back in January.
Yeah, and before the pieces could be put back together, residents are now dealing with the damage from the wind and the flooding from Hurricane Ian. It's just a 1-2 punch for them. You got to feel for them. Fox 4's Keenan Scott is live this morning. He's at that mobile home park with a look at what they're dealing with there. Good morning, Keenan.
Well, guys, the sun is just starting to come up here at Century 21 in Iona, and you can finally start to get a better look at what we're seeing here. I'm going to gesture to the house behind me, and that's really just kind of touching the tip of the iceberg here of what we're seeing here. You can see that gutter kind of hanging down there. You can see trees just hanging out over the top of the home, and then over here to the left of the home, lots of just piles of debris in front. You know, this is, again, as I said, is just touching the tip of the iceberg, and if you go over here, you can start to see some piles of debris, lots of metal out in front of these homes, and you can see crews coming in from this morning, coming in and out of the community. I talked to some of those crews when I stopped by the community last week, and they were telling me that this community, Century 21, has been through a lot. We all know that from covering the tornadoes earlier this year, and then of course Ian. You know, this community just can't catch a break, is what they were telling me. Something about 90% of the homes here getting serious damage, severe damage from Ian. The floods and the wind here really just not standing a chance, and we haven't really seen a whole lot of residents out here walking this morning, but as they walk out, I'm sure I'm going to ask them a couple questions about what they're doing, how they are surviving and getting by after Ian. They've already been through so much. You know, those crews telling me that they've already been through 3 or 4 mobile home park communities in our area, helping them rebuild and recover. But as we know, this area in particular has quite a history. This year they've already been through quite a lot with the tornadoes, and then of course with Ian, lots of damage and lots of just devastation that we're seeing out here. It's really just really sad to see, especially for someone like me who covered it, and we were here earlier this year covering the fallout from those tornadoes. So really is just a sad sight to see out here. We're hoping that they